So tonight's class, the first part of tonight's class I'm so excited about is really, I mean, if you haven't been caught up on all of the Michael Jackson buzz, the Michael movie buzz, are you even here on this earth? All right, let's make things really fun. I want you to comment on the comments. What is your favorite Michael song? What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? I'm going to play my favorite. I don't know if you can hear it. This is my favorite. Can you hear it? I'm not sure if you can hear it. Your favorite Michael Jackson song? Write for me in the comments. I want to know. I don't know. Can you guys hear my music? Let me know if you can hear my music. Human Nature. Ooh. Should we have a Michael Rebel soiree? Oh my God, I just got inspired. Shall we have a Michael Rebel soiree? Should we have, I think, Rebels. I think we should have a Michael Rebel soiree, and then we all go watch the movie. Remember the time we first met? You remember the time? Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal. Remember the time? Can you hear Remember the Time? Fari, I'm playing it. I don't know if you can hear it. Black or White. New favorite is Young Michael. Music and Me. Love that. Heal the World. Human Nature. Say. Can you hear it? Yeah. Can you hear it? Do you remember? Should we just dance and party and forget everything else? You remember the time we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Oh, it's so good. So guys, let's learn and let's get inspired by how this movie's marketing has really been so genius. I am so inspired. So let's get started. Woo! All right. I guess I have to turn my music off. God, I don't want to turn it off. I just vibe so much with music. Oh, one day I'm gonna have this huge stage with all these people that do the technical stuff, and then I'll be like, turn the music on now, turn it off now. Okay, so as you guys know, we're all about learning, and here in the Rebellion. And in case you don't know, I have nearly 100 free classes on my free Rebel Academy. In case you're new here and you've been living under a rock, and on some of my free classes, I have actually done classes where I am teaching you, I'm sharing with you a lot of the marketing lessons that you can learn from famous people. So I have done previous classes around this topic, what you can learn from Taylor Swift, what you can learn from Rihanna, what you can learn from Kim Kardashian. And if you're thinking, but Alex, we're not them. How the heck could we ever kind of recreate those things? Well, that's why you got to take the class, because I actually show you what are some of the lessons we can even take. And even now, as I'm about to share with you, what are some of the things we can learn? Not only we can readapt them, but we can get inspired. So let's get started. Who is dying to go see the movie? I really, really, really want to go see the movie. I have messaged Vox Cinema. I have asked them to give the Rebel Nation free tickets. Can you all manifest with me? Can we all pray to the Rebel gods? Because I'm really wanting Vox Cinema to give us some tickets so we can all go see it. And I'm actually just thinking we should definitely shall we have a Michael Rebel soiree? Oh my God. And then maybe we could go see the movie. Oh, I'm feeling inspired. I'm in. Twinkle is, I'm in. Pujita. Pujita's here. I'm going tomorrow. I'm jelly. So I am so in, guys, you guys know me. I'm a marketing geek. Been doing this for 20 years, in case you guys, some of you guys don't know. 20 years doing digital social media marketing. So I'm always learning. I'm a geek, and I have been watching since November how the marketing has been done for this movie, and it's been incredible. Because if there is one thing this marketing team decided to do, is what they've done with the marketing leading up to the movie. It's very different on how you see marketing being done for other movies. First of all, this movie has already grossed more than any other biopics. So the Elvis and all of the other ones, this one is the biggest one grossing in the cinema box office right now. And the way that they've done their marketing is they've actually turned their marketing into an event, and it's been all based on nostalgia and memory. And this is hardcore when you are thinking about how can we do marketing to promote a movie and how we're going to turn that into an event. That's pretty badass. And that is already a lesson here, guys. Rebel Nation, this is already a lesson for you to think when you are launching a product, a service, or an event. So many of you here have events, right? I'm hearing that there's no sound on Instagram, but I think there is sound on Instagram. I think it was about the music. So when you are thinking about launching something, a product, a service, maybe it's an event, in-person event or a webinar, that's already one small inspirational learning point. How do I want the campaign for me to promote the launch of what I'm launching? What do I want it to be? I'm always talking to you guys about branding. Do you want it to feel like it's an immersive experience? Do you want it to feel like it's an event? Do you want people to feel massively curious and intrigued? Because if you're not building up momentum to whatever it is that you have, that you want people to give you attention, then you're not doing anything, because it's not just going to be a reel. It's not just going to be a photo or a carousel. You have to decide, what level of emotion do I want to create when I'm going to create a campaign? And what this team has done, they've decided we're going to make the marketing for the movie an event. And that is a true testament to what Michael did. Michael wanted to deliver the highest, best experience for his audience, for us, his fans, right? So that's already one of the first things here. So talking about the teaser and talking about how the campaign has been one huge multitude of events, let's start with the teaser. So the teaser trailer came out in November last year, and it was released during the Grammys. Now, here's already some lessons for us, right? Which I have been teaching you this a lot. And it's funny because I was on a call with a client today, my Hard Rock cafes. I was on a call with one of the cafes today. And funny enough, we talked about teaser, because when you are launching something, again, could be a show that you have, could be a webinar, could be a product, could be a service. I don't care what the heck it is, but you're launching something and you want people to know about it. Do you have a teaser phase? Teaser phases are so important in your campaign planning. A teaser phase is made to warm the audience up. You can't just off the back launch something. That's going to be harder. You want to tease people in. You want to give them little yummy breadcrumbs, behind the scenes, little teasers. So the trailer, the teaser for Michael was dropped at the Grammys. What is our lesson here? If you actually watch my free class on lessons to learn from Rihanna, I teach this. Who remembers Rihanna's Super Bowl? What did she do at the Super Bowl? At the Super Bowl, there was two incredible things that Rihanna did. She actually stopped for a moment and opened one of her products, and she patted herself. So there was product placement at a time that billions of people were watching the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the most watched event in the US. And in that moment, she decided to do product placement. So this is the same thing we are seeing here with Michael, the teaser trailer. They dropped the teaser trailer at the Grammys. The Grammys is the biggest one, if not one of the biggest music events in the US. Obviously, Michael being a musician, that's where they dropped the teaser. So, what does that mean for us, Rebel Nation? It means that when you have the attention of people, right now, I have your attention. I'm seeing you guys here with me. I could now drop something, and I did. I talked about my borrow my brains. So learn, when do you have the attention? When do you have a moment? It's an event, it's something that you can then capitalize from that event for you to drop that thing. So this is already like such good lessons. All right, let's get into really exciting stuff. So, if you thought that flash mobs were like dead and cheesy, this is again another really cool lesson on a lot of the marketing tactics that you think are out of fashion. You can actually bring them back if it makes sense. So, I want to show you here how amazing they actually brought back flash mobs. And it's really funny because I remember when flash mobs were a thing, and I was even part of one when I worked in Singapore. I did a flash mob for a bank, HSBC was. Right. So let me show you. So I'm going to show you some incredible flash mobs that they've been doing. So let me just share my screen here for you guys. Hold on. And I want to show you how amazing. And let me put some music on for you. And hold on. How cool is that? So freaking cool. So this is another reminder that when it comes to marketing tactics and you are thinking some things are dead and they're never coming back, flash mobs haven't been around much anymore for the past couple of years, right? But here is a great representation on how going and getting a marketing idea that used to work in the past, and it was kind of in a way kind of dead, and in a way kind of cheesy and lame because people haven't really been doing flash mobs, how they brought back flash mobs, because in this case it makes absolute sense for Michael Jackson. And wouldn't it be so, I mean, can we get some flash mobs here in Dubai? Because imagine how cool that is. Puji is saying love flash mobs. Me too. I love them. Right. The next thing I want to show you is how they've actually thought about the detail of Michael and some of his iconic accessories, and how they turned those iconic accessories into your movie experience. So look how cool that is. If you guys can see, the Michael's famous black fedora hat is now your popcorn bucket. That is so freaking badass. Now, I don't know if they will do this here in the UAE. Pujita, you're going to see it, right? So let us know on the group, on the WhatsApp group, if we're going to have that here in Dubai. But that is just such an awesome detail. It just makes that experience feel closer to Michael. Everything in this marketing campaign has been built on memory and nostalgia and turning it into an event, multitude of things that make you feel this is extraordinary. They are wanting people to feel they're part of an event even before they've gone to the movie. So the fedora hat, as the popcorn holder, I'm absolutely in love with this. And what is the lesson here for us is that when you are thinking about your touch points with your consumers, with your customers, how can you make every touch point special and unique and on brand? Fuji, yep, generally don't get popcorn, but I'll see if they're doing it. Yes. All right. The next thing that I want to show you, and we're going to do this together. I'm actually going to get my phone. Um, they have a really cool Spotify activation, and I want us to do it together. I'm actually going to share screen my phone here with you. So there's a Spotify experience on Spotify where you discover what is your Michael era. It is so cool. Are you guys ready? Let's do it together because I think it will be fun to do it together. So hold on. I'm gonna start sharing my phone with me, and I'm gonna start sharing my phone with me. What is Alex saying? This is when Alex starts to have so many screens that I need to share. But okay, just bear with me. I'm gonna bring my phone up, and we're gonna do it together because I started doing it this afternoon as I was preparing things for tonight's show. But then I was like, no, let's do it together with the rebels. Okay, so you on the comments are gonna let me know if you can see my phone in just a moment. Okay, so let's see here if you are going to see my phone. Hold on. It should come up. A lot of things are probably going to come up, but here we go. Okay. My phone. I hope nothing crazy pops up on my phone. You see it? Let me guys know on the comments if you guys can see my phone. Oh, no, you can't yet because I haven't put it on the screen. Duh. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, now you can see it on the screen probably. Yes. And now it looks a little bit crazy, but is it better now? Okay. So, just going to double check if you guys can see it. I think you can. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, you can see it. All right. So let's get started. Let's do it together, actually. So what you're going to do is to activate this Spotify activation, by the way, you cannot do it on desktop. So get your phone now and actually go to the Michael. Oh my God. Can you see my Explore feed? My whole entire Explore feed now is Michael. So I want you to go to the Michael movie Instagram page, and we're going to start the Spotify activation from there. Thank you, Kays, for saying yes. You can see my screen, right, guys? Okay. So now when you are on the Michael Instagram page, you guys are going to click on the links, and you will see here, discover your Michael Jackson era on Spotify. And this is what you're going to click. So now you're going to click on it, and it's going to open Spotify on mobile app. You can only do this on mobile app. I tried to do it on desktop, but it doesn't work on desktop. And look how cool this is. Can you guys see? Step onto stage, dive into your music. So let's see what it says. 62% energy. You live for soaring. This is so cool. You live for soaring vocals, electric drops, and heart pounding builds. When the volume rises, so do you. Okay. 65% danceability. So this is so cool, guys, because if you are an analytics geek like me, this is so cool because what they are doing is they are pulling into your Spotify behavior. They are pulling into your music that you listen, and now they are giving you these stats. Are you guys doing it? Let me see the comments. For me to see comments, I need to go back to this screen, which looks a bit crazy for you guys. Aldrin is saying, yep, amazing. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. So let's see what else it has here. 63% happiness. So on mine, I have 63 happiness. Your sound radiates joy with bright grooves and feel-good hooks. Are you guys doing it? Isn't this like, this is pretty cool, right? 67% popularity. Okay, with a library that feels like a greatest hits album, you're no stranger to the spotlight. Okay. 113 BPMs. Your music moves fast, keeping pace like a perfectly timed spin. Okay, cool. And then let's see what else is there. Oh, 62% energy. Okay. And then I think I'm going to tap this. Get your Michael Jackson era. Let's see what happens. Your Michael Jackson era is invincible. Oh, this is so cool. Smooth, ballad-driven, R&B leaning tracks. Your music taste matches this era's slow-burning grooves. This is so cool. And then I can share my era, which is pretty awesome. Here we go. It creates a really nice screen for Instagram stories. And now I can listen. So I can listen to this album. Isn't this just so freaking cool? And look at this. Look how cool this is. A great example of a landing page, guys. Look how beautiful this landing page is done. The top part is the hero part. And now we've got swipe through and tap to explore other areas. So they are plugging in Michael's album. Then we've got watch the trailer. And then we have amazing immersive video and book tickets. So all of the call to actions, booking the tickets, watching the trailer, and listen to more music. Isn't this just so freaking cool? Did you guys do it? Let me stop mirroring my phone so I can get back to you guys. It is so freaking dope. All right, let's keep going. Let me see your comments. Did you guys do it? Let me know in the comments. You guys know that the comments are the lifeline to this live show so that I know you're there and I'm not alone. Okay, I want to show you more fun stuff. I want to show you. Let me share my screen here. Let me share my screen. I want to show you more fun stuff that they've done, right? So one of the coolest things that I've been telling you is how they've been turning the marketing for this movie into an event, and that is because of the activations. So let me now just show you.
For DJ Spinderella.
So this is a truck that they've done. So this is, look at that. That is such a cool truck that they've done that has a live DJ inside, and it's just blasting out all these Michael Jackson hits in the street, and people are gathering around. And this truck is moving. It's like a DJ truck. And as it's moving, you don't see it here, but I've seen on other clips, as it's moving in the street, there's a kind of like a statue, a mannequin of Michael sitting by the piano. So, you know, it's just so freaking cool. And this is, again, another amazing representation on how incredible you can turn moving vehicles and really capturing the audience and stopping, and also giving the audience something to take pictures and make videos. So I'm absolutely in love with this. Let me show you more. This is so cool, right? The next thing I want to show you is what they've done with billboards. The billboard game for this movie is on another level. I mean, look at this billboard. That is so freaking insane. It's interactive. It moves. It's got Michael's iconic dance move that we know, that leaning in from that became really famous, right? Aldrin is saying, I got Dangerous as my MJ area. Guys, what eras did you guys get? Tell me on the comments. Fari, did you do it? Guys, are you still doing it? Have I lost you? What era did you get? Dangerous is one of, actually, Dangerous, I remember so vividly when my dad gave me that album, and the cover is so iconic. So look how incredible this billboard is. It's an interactive billboard. It's moving. It's giving people a reason to freaking stop and take pictures and make videos. And the billboards have become the trailers, the teasers, because this is just so cool. But there is more. Let me show you more. There's another billboard that I want to show you here. This billboard, it's so freaking cool because this billboard is playing music. So when you walk past the billboard, there's music coming out. I'm gonna put the sound on so you guys can hear it. again, another amazing lesson on making, if you are doing outdoor signage, if you are doing pamphlets, if you are doing posters, if you have an event, if you are doing markets, why aren't people going to your market stalls? Because you're not giving them something interactive, something exciting for them to stop. And this is great inspiration here, just as reminders to, if we're not making things interactive, if we're not making things fun, then people don't have a reason to stop. Let me show you more. Another smart thing that they did is a tour bus. They did a tour bus, even though there's no tour, right? There's no tour, but they've done this really awesome tour bus in the iconic red, and it's traveling all around like LA and different cities, and it's stopping, and it's got flash mobs, and it's got a huge screen. But when people are seeing the flash mob, when they are seeing the bus, the tour bus, it's such a photo op opportunity. And obviously, oh, look, and they even have the dates. So it's almost like, as we are seeing, they're like wanting to create an event. And now let me show you one of my favorite activations that they've done is this one now. I absolutely. So they've actually created a huge Michael Jackson DJ live party concert in LA just during the day. During the day, I'm going to shut up so you guys can see it. During the day in LA, you're walking, going about your life, and now suddenly there's this huge DJ party going on, playing Michael's theme.
Louder.
That's it.
So freaking cool. Pooji is asking if it plays. Yes, the billboard is playing. So as you would be walking by, you would then hear Michael Jackson's music coming off that billboard. Isn't it so insane? It's just so freaking cool. And the last thing that I want to show you before we go into, oh my God, I totally even forgot to play our trailer. I had a trailer for our mini class. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it at the end. The last thing that I want to show you is such a reminder on how the way they've gone about their marketing is. I don't know if you've already spotted, but they have thought about the different age demographic, okay? Because Michael has lots of different generations, all the way from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. And now all these young people that are catching up to MJ, right? So what I really loved is they've also gone to Snapchat and they've created Snapchat filters. So what we are seeing in all of this marketing that they've done is they decided to make the marketing an event by creating really immersive experience, interactive experiences that bring to life the iconicness of what was Michael and his concerts. The dancing, everything was about the music and the dancing and people feeling it. So they really built that out to take that into the streets and into so many different touch points, from Spotify to a billboard to a bus, going to the merch that you have, and even thinking about different demographics. Snapchat, this is for the Gen Z, the Gen X that are, you thought Snapchat filters were dead. They're not dead. So there you have it. All these amazing inspirational lessons that we can take. I'm always telling you, learn from the best. And the way that they are marketing the movie is definitely a true testament to a masterclass. And there's many lessons here for you to feel inspired for your signs, your billboards, your pamphlets, the way you are building out your campaigns, your teaser phases, and that emotional hook. Because what we are seeing here, when the marketing team sat down and decided, how do we do the marketing for this movie? Well, it has to be built on nostalgia and memory, and we have to turn it into an event. These are all emotional branding hooks. So when you are thinking about how do you promote your things, it has to be these questions that you need to ask yourself. What is the emotional hooks that I want people to feel and to have with what I am launching? Woohoo! Okay. Did we enjoy this mini class?